Can you hear me now? Do I use... Do I go pre-season? If I go active, I'm going to be screwed as the Jets. I think we should use... we'll use the pre-season one.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Let's go for the
Continue
Jets.
ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
And I think I want to be their coach. Yeah.
The Home tab is your franchise dashboard. Keep
Right, let's get into this. Let's go for some...
view your team's saved snapshots or follow the top. Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week schedule. Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you staff points can be when you have enough to see what some talent trees make you select a path to follow.
Hey Finny, thanks for the follow. Don't know why the alert didn't play. Oh, it did. I just wasn't paying attention. So let's go for oh. Apparently, I actually have to hire the scouts now. Like, you never used to have to do this. You should get scouting points. Love it. Southeast, central, northeast, west. Like, how big is the west? Just like you can have like half a country. I have no idea how that works. Yeah, it's just like, fuck you, you can have half the country. I suppose it's probably because, like, in the southeast, in the southeast you've probably got 75% of the college football teams. And then in the northeast you've probably got 25%, and then in the west probably makes up for it. Like, I don't know. Don't know. Nobody can justify that logic to me. Oh, I need to pick a strategy, apparently. Oh, they have changed this so much.
Each week you can find valuable this shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. This is how you access the new player health screen. Each week you'll have to monitor your team's overall health.
So, yeah, but say quads normally runs up the middle. We just contain, protect from the broken run outside. Yeah. I had to think then. I only just remembered. I did, yeah. Some more. I've sort of decided against sort of subdivisions of what I originally joined as, and joined subdivisions of another main division. Yeah, they're probably going to run it inside. Or try blitzing my rookie. So, yeah.
This is your team profile, where you can find stats and play calling information about your team. Choose focus players each week who will earn extra XP.
I mean, it's pretty solid. Yeah. a pretty solid focus player setup. Yeah, it seems it. I spent a couple of hours the other day just sort of pretending to be a concerned member of the public, videoing people, and that was even fun. You know, those annoying like professional bystanders that just sort of video everything that they ever see. Alright, should we actually play the game now? Do we want to play the full game? Do everything? Do you want to do the moments? The moments is boring. Yeah, we'll go full game. Let's give it the 60-minute experience. Oh. Try not to end on the bench.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Now, this must be a really weird experience in real life, because for the Jets, it's their home stadium too. Like, you're playing at home, but you're not playing at home.
Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Zach Wilson and the New York Jets.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with their rivals and co-tenants here in the building, the New York Jets. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time, but admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Jets about set to go on offense, led by their rookie quarterback for 2021, the second overall pick, Zach Wilson out of BYU.
During the draft process, it was pretty clear early that Jacksonville was locked in on Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback at Clemson. That allowed the Jets to really peruse the rest of the quarterback crop, and they settled in on Zach Wilson from BYU. Loved his game, ability to throw from the pocket, the off-platform throws, getting outside of the pocket and making plays. He's their guy, and they expect him to be that guy for at least the next 10 years.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Now Wilson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Trying to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. The Giants ready to go to work on offense, and leading them out, their third-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants, but his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
Jones throw taken in by Slayton. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they give up the completion there. But defensively, Charles, you're going up against a quarterback here who's had some moments, but really a lot of ups and downs in the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost. Bring some people at him, a couple extra guys in the pocket, see if he can handle it. The second thing, you want to make him think. Show him one look, go to another, disguise a few things, make him throw into what you call your defensive traps, and try to make some good plays on the ball and get a few takeaways.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it's going to be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jones. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Barkley hit in the ball, pops free. And the Jets have recovered.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it, preseason.
Nobody can ever say it wasn't.
You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here. And now let's see how the young rookie bounces back. First drive and interception. How will he handle it?
And I think this is where your leaders step up for you, right? Your veteran guys put a big arm around him. All right, guy, you had one. Don't worry about it. Let's get out there and let's roll. And I'm also eager to see what the offensive coordinator is going to do. How much confidence does he have in him? Does he go safe now, or does he continue to run the full game plan?
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, will take a look there at the draft class for the New York Jets. Robert Saleh, the new head coach. He's got his quarterback as they took Zach Wilson, number 2, and moved Sam Darnold down to Carolina.
And we might end up saying that Elijah Moore out of Ole Miss, taken at number 34, could go down as one of the steals in the draft. The wide receiver was drawing rave reviews as far back as the OTAs. And one other one that we should note, how about how they manipulated the draft? Traded at number 14 to take the guard Elijah Vera-Tucker out of USC to protect Zach Wilson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits more. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore, 30 yards. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter.
And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Returning it, John Ross. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Glennon. And finding the tight end Rudolph. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Glennon. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 2nd down carry for Booker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll set up to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run with Clement. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Corey Clement, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line. On for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw again on second down. Morgan. To the right
come on.
side, and he's got
Yes! Touchdown!
Jets. Elijah Moore ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Blown. Absolutely blown.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
I always go for 2.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he will not make it into the end zone, but there is a flag down far side of the field, so let's see what that's all about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Throwing from the gun is Morgan. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Boo, nobody likes the Dolphins. Fish food.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Ross to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New York ready to go again offensively. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because
American
if they
football
were competent enough to do it on the
Fancy
last
Watson,
drive, starting
idiot,
backed up in their own territory, why would
Madden.
you change anything? They've got to be
Give me a
confident
follow.
about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance. Incomplete.
You definitely would have liked to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
On 3rd down, Booker. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts to go in this first half. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. This is fielded at the 27. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Eluding the pressure right. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The young quarterback that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket.
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Glennon's throw caught by Tony. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. The final shot before break. Morgan. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year.
I don't think that even had a hope in hell
for
ever getting
Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3.